Hey, oh, hey, I'm Ashley, and this is For Dizzy Birds. On this channel, we use a zero based budget, cash stuffing, and savings challenges to actually make saving fun. If you're new to our channel, my husband and I both work full time. We've got two awesome boys, two crazy corgis, and a new little kitty named Olive, and a life that never slows down. So, staying on top of our money has to be simple and attainable. Now, we have big goals. We want to get out of debt, number one. We want to get ahead on our monthly bills, and we ultimately want to totally transform how we think about money. So, if you're also ready to take control of your finances one paycheck at a time and maybe have a little fun doing it along the way, you're in the right place. In today's video, we're going to take care of our Tiny Tuesday binder, finish out our Fall into Savings binder, and talk about what's coming for the end of the month. So grab your favorite drink, your favorite snack, and let's get to it. Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. I hope your week is going fantastic so far. Um, we are busy working in just normal day-to-day stuff, but also we have a family member in the hospital. My grandpa is still unfortunately in the hospital. Hold please. Okay, sorry about that. We have our Mimi, so my grandmother and Finn's great grandmother has been staying with us all week because she needs a ride back and forth to the hospital to see Grandpa. So, since the hospital is right by my work and I have to drive into town every day to go to my office, it makes sense for me to take them. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at them because they're down there wrestling and giggling, and I can't help but think of what a blessing it is that my grandmother, my son's great grandmother, is around to have such a wonderful relationship, and we're really enjoying getting to have her stay for a pretty long period of time, really. So I'm trying to ignore the screams. So I hope you guys ignore the giggles and or don't mind it. I hope it's not too disruptive to the video, but yeah, it's one of those happy family moments that you're just gonna let happen. And loudness and noise and chaos is um actually a blessing in this case. So anyways, what was I saying? Okay, so um I hope your Tuesday is going well. Our weekend has been crazy. We have a guest, as I mentioned, and just all the other normal things going on with life. But he did get on and want to film with you guys because this is our last Tuesday for November. It is our last opportunity to finish Chinese to go into our Save to Sync folder. And we will be wrapping up our November savings with our November roundup in our very next video. So I'm pretty excited. I hope you are too. Let's get to it. All right, so up first we have our Tinies. We have our tiny binder here. Actually, this is minis. I was like, wait, where's that? That's not the right one. Gosh, you guys, I am scattered. All right, here we go. We got our money. We'll set that aside. We got our cute little ghosties that just refuse to give up. They just want to go right into Christmas with us, and I don't know. They might just come along, or you never know. I might have some dashboards for Christmas starting in December. All right. So in spot number 1, we have our month ahead. In 2, we have self care. 3 is debt. 4 is going to be our Christmas envelope. 5 is emergency fund. 6 is little birds, 7 is holidays, and 8 is eating out. All right, and as usual, we have our $30 to put towards this. We have 10 of it in spicy twos. We used to use spicy fives, but we think these twos help spread the love a little bit more. So it's the same amount in the end, but it just gets spread out just a little bit more. And I kind of like that, especially now that we're doing 8 challenges. This way, a little, we have a little more spread apart. Okay, so we do this a little bit different every week. I just kind of pick whatever I want to do. I think for the sake of making sure that as many get completed as possible, I'm going to use the 4-sided dice. We'll just start and go 1 through 8. So 1 will get 1, and so on and so forth. 2, 3, and 4. So yeah, Grandpa's still in the hospital. We're hopefully close to him being released, and he will then transfer to a rehab facility to continue getting strong so that he can go home. He very much wants to go home back to his house, which I cannot imagine. I would want to as well. Grandma having to go back and forth to the hospital every day is also starting to kind of tax her. So I'm working really hard to keep her healthy and rested and do all the things she needs to do. And also take care of grandpa, and all along the way also going to work and then just taking care of the normal family stuff. So it is what it is. It's what you do for family. I'm definitely feeling the the stretch this week and last week. So I'm looking forward to a few days off from work this week. We'll be off for 5 days total, counting the weekend. So I've got some plans for things around the house I'm looking forward to getting to do. I hope you guys are looking forward to your holiday break as well. I hope you're getting one. All right, let's get into this. Eating out only got one. Let's see. This is Becca Budgets. I like to write these down so that it's easier for me when I go to edit. So forgive me for the little pause there. Becca Budgets, we only got one, so we're going to color in a cute little pumpkin here, and we will have a total of $5, $7, and $8 so far for eating out. So this one will carry on into December. We'll just have some Christmas pumpkins. All right, up next, we only got one for holidays and celebrations, and we don't even have, I didn't do my job, you guys. I didn't even get one in there. So now I've got to find some really fast. Let's do this one. It's fall, y'all. This one's one of mine from last year. And we'll do $1 per. And since this is the tinies, we'll color in one little pumpkin here. Cute little pumpkin. I'm doing a terrible job coloring though. Oh well, we can't be perfect all the time. That's all right. All right. So we'll definitely see that one back next month. All right, Little Birds got 2. Little Birds also needed 1. Goodness, I tell you. You know what? I think I have some in this binder. I'm usually a little more put together than this. How about this one for Thanksgiving? This one's $24. It comes from Teacher Mom Budgets. So a freebie that I found on her Ko-fi. So that will be a good start. We'll just have 1 and we will, 2, and we will see this one carry on into December as well. So that means we completed these last week. So it was unlikely we were going to complete the whole binder this week. Okay, emergency fund currently got $5 this week. So it did a little bit better. And we are doing $1 each for our It's Trash Can, Not Trash Cannot. That's one of my freebies that you can find on my Ko-fi shop. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we will get a buyback 5 and see how much we have total, which is $7 so far for emergency fund. All right. I'm excited for our November roundup. Those are always my favorite videos. So I like to see how much we accomplished. All right. So we have $3 going into Lady Di Saves. 3 of her little Gingerman cuties and Ginger Woman cuties. And let's see what we have so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can grab a buyback 5, so a total of $6 for Lady Di Saves. Write that one down. So once we're finished here with the tinies, we'll go to our fall into savings, and that one's going to be fun because we're basically going to wrap it up no matter what we get completed, and we will get to count how much we saved in that whole binder. So that's exciting. Okay, this one goes to debt. You got 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7. $7 means 7 little pumpkins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, so we'll get this for a buyback 5, and we will have a total of $9 in our debt, and it will carry on into December. All right, up next is self-care. I'm hoping we have one in here. We do. Okay, this one comes from Kip and Lou. And that one, the past one, sorry, was Enchanted Toadstool Budgets. Yes, Enchanted Toadstool Budgets. Don't want to miss the opportunity to shout out all of these other amazing creators. Okay, so this is Kip and Lou, or the Budgeting RT here on YouTube. We have a total of $2, $3, $4, $5, and $6 going in. And look, we didn't even need it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we actually do get to complete this adorable self-care challenge. And we will have an extra dollar over here in case we need it. We will get a buyback 5 here, and we're going to count up how much we have. So in total, well, oh yeah, that's right. Okay, $5, $10, $15, and $16 total for self-care. And another completed challenge. I will go ahead and ring that bell for this one, and we will add it as one of the last completed challenges into our Save to Sync. All right, and our last category is month ahead. We are looking at $5 being added into this one, and we have no challenge, so we can pick anything we want. Let's see what else we have. Hanging out back here. Well, we are out of fall ones, so it's time to move on to December anyways, right? So I'm going to pull up. How about this one? That makes sense to me. Okay, in these cute little light bulbs here. Each, let's do $1 since we are doing tinies here. And since we have 5, I'm going to take a little time and color these in because I think this one's going to be really cute when it's completed. I'll just chat with you if that's okay. So, yeah, it's Tuesday. We are waiting on our, the appliance fella to come and take a look at our washing machine again. As you may know from my previous videos, we just got finished going through that whole, it's a very new machine, not new enough to be under warranty, unfortunately. But he fixed it. It, depleted our emergency fund, but we got it fixed and didn't have to replace it. And then just, lo and behold, a few weeks later, a completely different function broke, and now the door won't open, so it's basically locked. And I have a feeling that he's going to tell me that that's a different thing, and even though they just fixed the other thing, there's just not anything they could do. So we'll see, but we've got that emergency fund ready to put towards it. Okay, so we have $5 going budget with Carly towards our month ahead to get that one started. All right, so that means we have wrapped up all of the challenges, and we have just this $1 sitting over here in the buffer. Let's see, which one should we put it in? Self-care is finished. Debt could use another one. Debt always needs another one. So let's just go ahead and do this one. We're going to put an extra $1 here for Enchanted Toadstool Budgets. And we now have another 5, so that will be an even 10 in that one. And $10 on our way to completing Enchanted Toadstool Budgets for debt. Okay, so we are finished up our tinies for Tuesday, or Tiny Tuesdays for November. All right, and that means we get one more completed challenge that we finished here for Kip and Lou, and our Save to Sync folder is getting thicker. But this will be the last one going in for November, unless we want to throw in everything for our fall into savings. We'll see. Not decided yet what we're going to do with that. So let's reset here. All right, so if you haven't seen this challenge, it's all over YouTube, but this is hosted by Neurolis Budgets. There was a total of 21 amazing creators that created some of the cutest challenges, and it wasn't in the original plan to save with this, so we are making do with the extra amount that we have, which was about $20 per week. And we are making each icon worth $1 no matter what the challenge originally said. We are using the cute cards that comes with the challenge to tell us who's going to get the money. And I think we will also use this here to tell us how many bills. So we have a total of 21s, and we will use this to tell us. So whoever I draw first will get 2. All right, so we're going back to number 20. And this is always Angela, XOXO. And we said they're going to get 2. So $2 going in here. And this one, that will be the last opportunity for this one. And then when we're done, I'm going to count everything in this binder. Okay, so the next one is going to get 4, and that's going to number 17, which is Lady Luck Saves, and it actually only needed 1. So we will just do the 1, because we're doing just $1 per icon, no matter what the challenge saves. So if you did the challenges as they were designed, you are likely going to make a lot more savings than what I'm doing. Okay, 15 is going to get 2, so we're going to number 15, and $2 is going for Shades Budgets. And that will be the last one for this. So as you can see, we didn't complete all of these challenges, but we're still going to add it all up as one. And we will decide where that's going here shortly. All right, so number 9 is going to get 3 for its last turn. This is Christine's Creations, her adorable books. And you guys know I love me a book. All right, so we said we're getting 3. So 1, 2, and 3 will be the last stuffing for this one. All right, and up next we got number 16 is going to get 1. Oh, well, 1 is better than none, right? All right, so Cash Stuffing Co. in her cute dancing. I don't know if he's dancing. Is he dancing? He looks like he's dancing. To me, he's going to get $1 for Cash Stuffing Co. All right, up next, number 2 is going to get 4. All right, all the way to the front here. And number 2 is Budgeting with Lysandra. We actually only needed 2, so we're going to do the 2 that we needed to complete out. And I will color in my cute little pumpkin faces here. He's a happy pumpkin and a noseless pumpkin, and he's a grumpy pumpkin. All right, $2. We're finishing up Budgeting with Lysandra. We'll get to count that here shortly. All right, up next is number 8. And number 8 is also going to get 4. Let's see if we need it. Yes, we did. Okay, so books and finances. Y'all know I love anything to do with books. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll grab those $4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. $4 going into the last stuffing for books and finances. And let's see, we have $5 left, so we can do 2 more rolls at least. All right, so 2 is going to 6. We're going to give 2 to 6. We almost finished this one from Savings with Tracy. They only needed 3. 1 and 2. We got really close. Really, really close on that one. All right. Okay, up next is number 3. Let's see how much 3 is going to get. 4, which is actually going to end up being 3 because we only have 3. And look, we came so close to finishing this one too. We only needed 1 more, but we are out of money. 1, 2, and 3. And we are finishing up Fall into Savings right here with the very last one. And this is Overthinking and Budgeting, by the way. Super cute. All right, so with that, we are wrapping up Fall into Savings. Exciting. We played this for about 2 months, if I am remembering correctly. So Again, we only had a tops about $20 per week to put in here, and the way we played it is not how the challenges were originally written, but it worked for us. And hey, that's the name of the game. You do what works for you, what fits into your budget. You can't compare yourself to other people's situations, because everybody's budget is different. Everybody's situation is different. So we did what we could do. Thanks again to Norellis for hosting this, and to all 21 of these beautiful creators. We will have those linked down below. But shall we go through and count how much we saved in total for the whole binder? All right. So up first in spot number 1, we had Norellis budgets 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's get the calculator out so that we can keep track. So $5 for Norellis budgets. All right. Spot number 2, budgeting with Lysandra. We saved a total of 5, 6, 7, and 8. So $8 for budgeting with Lysandra. All right. On spot number 3, we had overthinking and budgeting. 1, 2, 3, 4. I probably should have gone the other direction. Yep, I should have. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, so plus 15. $15 for overthinking and budgeting. All right, in spot number 4, we had Pansy budgets. We got $3 for Pansy budgets. In spot number 5, It's Not Too Late Terry also got $3. Okay, then we have Savings with Tracy, and we got $7 for Savings with Tracy. All right, so in spot number 7, this was one we completed. This was budget with PJ. Let's see how much we got for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So $13 for budget with PJ. All right. Next is books and finances. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Next up is Christine's Creations, and we got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Next is Dawn's Sunrise Budgeting. We had 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Hopefully I don't forget to add one in here. I'll double check it. 9 for Dawn's Sunrise Budgeting. Here's another one we finished previously. This is Shelly's Crafty Corner. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 going in for Shelly's Crafty Corner. All right, another one that was completed. This is Dramatic Panda, and we have $6 for Dramatic Panda. All right, this is adding up pretty nicely, guys. All right, roll and save that we had for Enchanted Toadstool budgets. Only got 2, but that's $2 we didn't have saved before. Okay, up next, fully funded from previous week. This one comes from Boss Babe Budgets, and we have an even 10 in this one. Okay, in spot number 15, we had Shades Budgets. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. $12. All right, we are up to spot number 16 of 21 now. And in spot 16, we have a total of 8. for Craft. Oh, sorry. I always call this one Craft Co, but it's not. It's not Craft Co. This is Cash Stuffing Co. All right. Up next in spot number 17, we have Lady Luck's saves with a total of 9. All right. $9. And here for Mix Match Maggie, we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. In spot number 19, Boot Spook Boogie comes from Genex Budgets, and we have 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. All right. In spot 20, we have Always Angela XOXO. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We almost finished that one. All right, and then in spot 21, the very last creator is budgeting with a ginger, and we saved 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. We almost finished that one as well. All right, so total saved for our version of Fall into Savings was, believe it or not, y'all, $179. That seems a little odd because I think we used a 20 even each time, so I am going to double check it. So I will fast forward you while I do that because we've already counted it once. 179. All right, it says it's 179. We're not going to question it after counting it twice. It is what it is. That is $179 that we did not originally plan to save, and we found the money to put that towards the savings. So we are going to call that good. All right, so we're going to write that here on our little reference card for all the creators. Now, the only thing is we haven't decided where we're going to put this money yet. So we're going to figure that out before we do our November roundup, and I just don't know what I'm going to decide yet. We definitely still need some towards Christmas. We, of course, have also this darn washing machine. So I honestly just don't know where we're going to put it. I'm sorry, I'm off screen here. What I'm doing is switching out for 179 in larger bills so that I don't have to put all of that cash into the Save to Sync folder. But we are going to include it in our total amount saved, so we will put it in there. But we're going to put in this amount, 179, into our piggy, and this officially wraps up November savings. So now everything that is in this folder will now get counted in our November roundup. It will get allocated out where it belongs, wherever we had decided to put it. And we will call November done. So that is very exciting. I thank you all for watching to the end. This wasn't that long of a video, but it was a little bit longer than the Tuesday one is typically. I look forward to seeing you all in our November roundup video. I'm very excited. Also, if you haven't already, grab let me get it here. Oh, where is it at? Goodness gracious. Y'all forgive me, I'm not together. The 25 days of savings. This is the 600 subby freebie that I put in the Ko-fi shop. It's going to be kind of a gameplay situation. I'm going to play it throughout the month of December as sort of like an advent calendar, and we're going to see how much that saves. So if you haven't already got that, go grab that out of the Ko-fi shop. If you haven't already and you're willing, we would love to have you as a subscriber. We are working really, really hard to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That's been a goal all year long. We are getting close. You guys are great. As of filming this week, we were at about 653 subscribers, and I am preparing the 700 subscriber freebie to have that ready to go as soon as we hit that number. So thanks again to all of you watching and listening and commenting and liking. I appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all are making a difference in our little family's lives. So I hope y'all have a good rest of your week. I'll see you in the November roundup, and until the next one, y'all hang in there. Bye.